We could completely skip linebacker in those first 3 rounds, and that frees us up for offensive line and halfback. Are we just skipping tight end though? Because some of these moves happen, then we skip around. Oh, what's our next need?
Right.
I don't think we've talked about tight end at all the way up to this point.
So for me, the reason why I don't view tight end as pressing is because, number one, we have our receiving tight end, Eric Ebron. Receiving tight ends are the guys who typically go early on. We don't need 2 receiving tight ends.
Sure.
We need a blocking tight end.
Sure.
So for me, it's just I feel like you can find a blocking tight end 5th round, 6th round, or if you want to go, what's the tight end from Notre Dame? Tommy, was it Trimble, wherever. Yeah. He's another guy. It's if you want to go, you can do that, but I just don't think it's as pressing. And you still have some alternatives. We obviously know you can always go extra O lineman. 72 is eligible, right? Bring him in for your quote unquote run plays. And even if it's not Zach, just extra O lineman in general, you can go that route.
We signed a bunch of dudes.
Absolutely. So you would be fine if you really wanted to go, okay, when it's time to run, we're going to bring him in, and he also can pass block. So it's a benefit either side, right? Or you could go the route of, like I said, drafting a tight end later on, 5th, 6th, 7th round. But to me, because you already have Eric Ebron, and I don't anticipate us running a lot of 2 tight end sets. I mean, do you? With the receiving group that we have?
Right. How much did we do it last year?
Not a lot. And obviously it was more so because I think Vince was in and out, and
yeah, he had COVID for a little bit.
He was in and out for a little while.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head, but Vince didn't really have that big of a season.
But we didn't do a lot of 2 tight end sets because you got to think a 2 tight end sets mean which receivers coming off, And it's not it was literally going to be
sure.
Just think about just the
that was the whole argument I would make whenever people were talking about get Derek Watt in more. I was like, get out of here, dude.
Because see, we used more Derek Watt than traditional 2 tight end sets. But Derek Watt was just taking the place of what Vance McDonald was, just using from a different alignment when he was healthy. But remember, both of these guys were in and out of the lineup. So that really handcuffed what they wanted to do, or I don't think what they really wanted to do, but just personnel standpoint, it handcuffed them a little bit. But I don't see Matt Canada as exotic as he likes to get from an offensive coordinator standpoint, and from everybody that I've heard talk about him. I don't think 2 tight ends are going to be as prevalent for his offense. I think Eric Ebron is going to be key. And then from there, Juju, Chase, and Deontay.
Who knows? Maybe
James Washington. We're going to figure out how we're going to get you in here.
Sure.
But yeah.
And who knows? Maybe even putting Juju in the halfback spot, running 2 running backs back there, something like that. Just someone extra to block.
Well,
in some type of skill position, I guess, format, Yeah. So, yeah, there's that. I'm trying to think of anything else then. Because I guess we're just good with Ebron. This was the conversation we were having a month ago about who to cut. Should we upgrade tight end? Should we look at Kyle Rudolph?
Yeah.
And it looks like we're just going to go with Ebron, despite maybe some of the blocking was.
Yeah, but like I said, for me,
you're not as concerned about that
with it because, like I said, the handicap or the Band-Aid to overcome that is just bring the extra O-lineman in there. It's been our identity for how many years? Even when L. Bell was here, we would always laugh because we would say, oh, you know what this call is? Hubbard's going on the field. All right, it's 38 Georgia special. You know what I mean? Because we know, okay, Georgia or 38 Georgia extra because Hubbard's from Georgia and he was the extra lineman. And 38 was the run play was going to run. Every time they ran it with Hub in there, L. Bell would get gashed. I'm just like, shh, run that again, coach. Run it again. Run it again. 38 Georgia extra. Get it to me again, coach. You want to switch up, go 37? No. Go 38 again. Go 38. Like we just knew. So for me, I'm like, if you want to go that route, that's completely fine. But that's going to be the approach if we don't upgrade tight end. But to me, like I said, it's not as important to me.
What do you think, Trey Burton? Matt Canada system? That could be nice because he had a little bit of a run with Philly. He's supposed to be a good blocking tight end. He's still out there.
As long as it's super low.
That's what I mean.
I'm gonna say low.
we could do that maybe instead of drafting a tight end.
We could. I just personally look at it like blocking tight ends I view as not elite offensive linemen. You don't really have to draft those guys. You can get them undrafted at a way more discounted rate.
He shows a little bit more flash of athleticism, which is why I think you could get him in some of these unique spots of that halfback spot, maybe going out on swing pass or something like that. I don't know. It's just an idea.
How would you feel if he's the one coming in and Chase Claypool has to come out? Or Deontay comes out.
I'm not feeling great about that, but maybe what if it's 4 or 5 plays? That's it.
See, I don't even want to entice it. The way you feel about Wildcat is how I feel about taking my skill players off
Okay.
to bring a bigger body guy like
Interesting.
that in.
Okay.
Like I'm not a fan of that. I would much rather have my guys out there that are gonna ball out. I don't want to keep a guy for just 4 plays of short yardage when I can use an extra lineman to get that same job done. That's just for me.
Okay. No, I'm good with that too.
But
Because
then we're flip flop though, because like when it comes to the Wildcat quarterback, I'm like, I like that change, but you hate it.
No.
You're like, yo, what are you doing? Keep the quarterback. I'm like, it's just 3 plays. It's all right.
No, but I'm glad you brought all that up, because I was concerned that what are we going to be doing at tight end here? A lot of people were talking about like who's our second tight end, but I'm in the same boat as you. That's why I'm trying to just get some clarification on, should we be focused on this second tight end? It's not like anyone's really talking about it as a big time need.
So you're not the only one. It looks like Scotty Drippin'. I'm seeing you in the comment section. Trust me, we not forgetting, yo. We got a little, we get a little excited every once in a while. But Scotty Drippin' in the comment section says, yes, we do need another tight end who blocks. So you might be on to something. Let me see who else is talking about these tight ends in here, man.
But that's what I mean. There's a difference between saying it's a need that we have to address in the first, second, or third round versus we pick up Trey Burton for $1 million, we pick up Jesse James for $1 million, or we draft a guy in the 5th or 6th round.
Yeah,
like that's the difference. So if we don't think, you think that'd be a waste then if we went first to third round, or
first or third round with a tight end.
I don't think it's possible to overpay for a tight end in free agency at this point.
Right.
So.
Yeah. But for me, I wouldn't want to touch a tight end before the 5th round.
Okay.
And because, like I said, if I'm not getting the high end receiving tight end, what am I really going to be getting?
We already have that.
Right. Exactly. Well, I like this name though. Shout out to, was this Ian Rippey? I think I said your name right. Ian says, bring Jesse James back.
Yeah. I mean, we've been talking about that for how long?
We have. He's still available.